Hey everybody, I just want to do a quick tutorial of how I did this time-lapse video. It's on my blog, absolutepresence.com as well, but I'm going to just show you. So, okay, that's the final product. So what we're going to do, you need a few, just one item real quick. You want to make sure you go to B&H or you want to go to Amazon.com and get this product right here. It's called the Canon Timer Remote Control. It's just a lot easier to do it this way. They have a cheaper one on eBay that I tried out as well. It works good, but I'm just partial to Canon stuff. The one on eBay, I can't remember the URL. A friend let me borrow it, and it's pretty good. So this is the one I have though, 136 bucks. Works with a 10D, 20D, all these other Ds for Canon. And if you have a Mark D, the 5.2, and then my Canon 7D. So you want to get that first. And then when you get it, it's real easy to set up. I took my pictures 2 seconds apart. And if you have a steady hand and a tripod, you can shoot 2 second intervals for a long time. So the key is I shot 2 seconds intervals, and I left the camera there for about 15 minutes. Okay, so you just leave the camera there. Just sit there or whatever, and you let it go for about 15 minutes. So then after you do that, I did one yesterday on my back porch, or the day before, and here are some of the pictures, just a sunrise. So it started there, and then it went to, let's see. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, went to that. That's the last picture. So in there's 781 pictures. I did them small because, like I said, that one that you see right here, these were larger pictures, but I realized you can really do them small and get pretty good results. So those were kind of big. So here's the workflow. All right, so we're gonna go and make sure we have QuickTime Pro. Okay, 7. All right, and if you don't have it in Snow Leopard, you need to get your Snow Leopard CD and install some extra stuff in there. Okay. There's a CD on Snow Leopard that you can get, that you have when you install it, and then make sure you install, because once you install Snow Leopard, they wipe out QuickTime 7 for whatever reason. That's kind of bad. Fail on Apple's part. Okay, so I'm going to go File, Open Image Sequence, then Sunrise Time-lapse. I'm just going to go Date Modified. I know my first picture is 4692. I'm just going to double check that. That's my darkest picture right there. And I know my last picture is 5472. So I'm just going to go here, 4692, hit open. And when I hit open, it's going to ask me how many frames do I want. And I'm just going to say 10 frames. I usually leave it on 15, but right now it's the sunrise. I'm going to leave it on 10 frames per second. Then I'm going to hit OK. It's real hard, guys, real hard. Once I hit OK, it's going to do its magic. And then I'm going to go in here, hit Fit Screen. All right, QuickTime 7. And then it's going to do my time lapse. Imagine that. See the birds flying by, all that stuff. So this time lapse is about a minute long. Actually, I may have been out there longer because a minute long time lapse. A 30-second time lapse with 2 seconds per frame. It's about 30 seconds. I did the calculations. This one was a minute. So I left the camera on my porch, I guess, for 45 minutes or something like that to get a minute time lapse. So you see it changing. So now this is way too big to put online. So what I usually do, I just go export. Okay, here are the settings I do. I go export. And then once I go to export, QuickTime Movie, I use most recent settings. You can see them. Size, I do HD 1280 by 720, 16:9. Okay. I don't do deinterlace, anything like that. And then your settings, you want to make sure they're H.264. And every 24 frames, but since I have it 10 frames, you can do 10 frames for a keyframe if you like. And then I just do automatic and then the current frame rate and best quality, hit OK. All right. And then after that, I just hit keep that there, and then I just hit OK. And once I do OK, it'll come in. Then I'll pull it into iMovie or Final Cut Pro or Vegas or anything else I use to put the music track in there, to put the lower third, and stuff like that. So that's how you make a time-lapse video with QuickTime 7.